Let's go. Get 'em up. Put your fists in the air, so be tough. The rock is back. Raise 'em high. Keep your fists in the air till we die. The rock is back. Get 'em up. Put your fists in the air, so be tough. The rock is back. Raise 'em high. Keep your fists in the air till we die. I do this for the slaves back in the days. On them ships, in the motherfucking chains, in the whips.
Once Mal probably do the introduction, I'm gonna just throw the word suppress at you, bro.
Okay.
And then you could just go from there.
Man.
You know what I mean? How you feel naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Emotionally.
All right.
And we'll just go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Just
I'm gonna be organic, bro. I'm gonna be me.
Same here.
So we gonna just go from there.
Same here. Man, shout out to my freaking Matt. Man, Matt, for inviting us out here to HQ Studios, man, and get down to business. Chop up good talk and expand on the initiatives that we're, bringing all together this year, 2021. You know what I'm saying? Very thankful. My name is Malcolm Bailey, coming from Washington, D.C. I'm a Web3 blockchain developer and professional trader. And I'm here with, a good homie, good friend, Alex, CEO. But I'll let him tell you, I'll let him tell you himself.
It's Ali, Alex, Al, Jedi. Yeah, Supreme Logic.
Official
That's
man.
what we do. Flexion Eternal. Me and Mal, man, we go back. We've been doing this shit for a minute and just building on ideas and just building on, creative views. Just looking at our life from, it's like out of body experience. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can explain it. Or describe it. It's just this shit real deep rooted because the way I look at it is like, we prophesize a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that we pretty much done said. This shit is like biblical, So, from Mal, from the way I look at Mal, I look at him as just like, he always just been hungry, you know what I'm saying, doing things the way he want to do it, he take control, take the wheel, you know what I'm saying, real one for that, you know what I'm saying, and that's the originality that separates you from all these other people, you know what I'm saying, not 90%, you know what I'm saying?
And not to cut your words too, but that's, man, they say association breeds similarity, this is one of my closest homeboys, man. Been knowing Alex for 15 years. And, birds of a feather flock together, man. It's the same type of energies, when you about that originality, based off of, where we come from, man. We had to pave our way and fight and scratch and go to the drawing board and rewrite things and replan and always keep our eyes on what we wanted.
Take losses.
Yeah. All parts of the game is ugly and vicious.
Yeah.
And, bounce things off of each other, looking at the world from different views and then coming back and talking about different things, topics from different angles, man, and really navigating our way through stages.
And this is what makes it so important because this is what a lot of motherfuckers go through. You know what I'm saying? That's what make this shit so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We all go through the beautiful struggle. We all go through problems. We all go through shit. So when you can actually figure out, when you can actually use your mind, and you can use this power up here as a tool to create the guidance to your success, it's just a beautiful thing because we all got a story to tell. We all go through shit, you know what I'm saying? But we young and humble, and we try and show dudes that at the end of the day, it really starts with the mind and your mental, you know what I'm saying? And getting out of that psychological slavery mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, too many of us is suppressed, and we got to get out of that. you know what I'm saying, and see clearly and be able to focus and reevaluate, you know what I'm saying, reflect on ourselves and the issues that we deal with to be better human beings.
You know, I got a question though about that too, man. Do you think that the time we came up in, you know, with the influence of the culture at the time, you think all of the productions that came out influenced our type of makeup, you know what I mean, mentally? Cause like the makeup that you get mentally out of that period of time is way different than like now. You know what I mean? Like how we look at things, like how you look at obstacles, like, you know, like even looking at, you know, been conversations of lack of superheroes or them taking superhero comic strips or shows off of networks like Netflix or Hulu and whatnot. You know what I mean? Taking them off for the purpose of not inspiring, you know, certain peoples. So when when we came out of a certain period of time, you know, you had all these different looks, and what does that do for how you looking at how you gonna approach things? I mean,
perception.
Superman wasn't the only superhero. You know what I'm saying?
Perception is everything, you know, and it's good that you said superhero and Superman. You know what I mean? Because what is that? Our problem is the people that we glorify. We glorify the street life. We glorify drugs. We glorify the kingpins, the dudes that paved that way, you know, which is self-sufficient, but that's all we know. And it doesn't have to be the narrative, you know what I'm saying, to the story. You know, it doesn't even have to be true, because I don't believe that's all we know. But that's what it looks like when that's all that we feed in our culture. You know what I mean?
So it's like, damn, well, what does that look like when you need to troubleshoot issues?
You know, you made a good point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think what you was trying to say was like, you know, with Netflix, they take away these things that's clearly educating us.
And enlightening and inspiring.
And I mean, Netflix already has an agenda anyway, and it's already clear. You know, maybe it's not Netflix, but you know, obviously, whoever the writers are, whoever make these movies and approve these movies, they are approving this behavior.
Yeah, the financiers.
Yeah.
At these networks.
And you know, we're not gonna call out the behavior. We're not gonna call out the stuff that we see. You know, I think we all know what we talking about here when we talk about the things that are pushed out there in society, and you know, the things that's forced on us, you know, specifically us males, you know what I mean, and the masculinity of the male, you know, in that society, you know. But we just have to be aware of these things, you know. And again, the power of the mind. They try to continue to keep us suppressed, you know.
Why you think so much money go into keeping people down? Like investing money into, you know, taking away enlightenment, taking away pushing optimism, taking away stuff like that. Because, like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. In 2020, I've seen like a lot of moral decay, like just obvious, blatant, like moral decay. Like, you know, terms of how we treat each other, how we conduct stuff, the quality of how people like handle interpersonal anything, man. The quality is down. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You think any of that affect the moral quality of people's
it does, bro, because
dynamic?
I mean, the morals, those traditional morals or those old morals that we originally held on to, eventually it does go out the window because of the conditioning, and eventually you have a different viewpoint. You have a different perspective on things. Like, you don't perceive things the same as you once perceived it back then. You have people with a different view on life. You know, I mean, you grow up maybe 30 years ago, 40 years ago, in your household, it may have been very religious. You know, even though if you didn't go to church, you was forced to go to church. You know, even if you didn't want to do it, you had to do it, or you had to somewhat know. You had to feel that you know, like that had to be put on you. You know, your parents had to put these things on you, you know. And now it's got to a point where the kid or the child has more control over the structure of raising themselves. And you got kids now already having complete control over their life at the ages of 10 and 12, you know what I mean? Going into middle school, high school. And the parents, they have no real control over their kids, because the moment they do put their foot down or it looks forceful, you know, it's too much. It's too much. I mean, I don't know if it's too political to talk about this, or, you know, but it's like, you know, it could open up a book of conversations, you know.
2020
we in 2021, you know. Things have definitely changed. I feel like
on cameras, and
I just made a statement earlier. I was like, life after COVID. So things have definitely changed. I feel socially, you know, communication, you know, everything has definitely changed, you know, to answer that question on a large scale. Sanitation, just being sanitary. You know, a lot has changed, man, you know. But I think what hasn't changed is the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? The fundamentals, the way of life, you know what I mean? And as long as you got a strong foundation and you're grounded as an individual, which I think us gentlemen in this room are, we are that. I think, you know, you can get through these situations, you know, it's nothing wrong with having a concern, or having a you know, even a somewhat of a worry, you know. But, you know, the moment you have that fear in your heart, you know, and that overcomes you, then that's the day that you have created the limit, you know what I mean? And you have created that ceiling.
That's something too to pay attention to, man. We gotta expound on that thought on the next time we touch down in the studios, man.
Absolutely.
I want to thank HQ again for, you know, their time, you know, support, and I mean, they're official, man. Look out for everything that these guys are producing and backing. You know, I'm telling you right now.
For sure. Yeah, man.
All right.
Is that you, brother?